Senator Saraki.
Senate President, distinguished colleagues, I'm Abroka Bukola Saraki, representing Kwara Central. I thank you for recognizing my contribution to this motion. I support the motion. My own contribution, really, I believe that, as raised by some of our colleagues, I think when the 7th Senate came in, we had the opportunity very early on calling the service chiefs to brief us on the situation. And I think before we begin to either castigate a lot of the security services, even the executive, I think we should be frank and honest with ourselves and really ask ourselves as the Senate, what have we done in playing our own role actively? Is it when incidents like this happen that we'll now come and discuss this issue? I think we ourselves, since the last time the service chiefs came, I can't remember whether we've had the opportunity to call them before us. Neither as we demanded or asked these security committees to give us reports based by the powers that we have, either by oversight function, by law, or by appropriation. What actions have we taken under these three aspects to really show our contribution to this matter? So I believe in looking for solutions. We here at this chamber must address those three areas. As raised by my colleague, Senator Chris, what do we do regards the issue of law in trying to improve the situation? I know personally, and that's because of information I've gathered, that over the last few months, definitely the state security services have significantly done a great improvement. But the issue is that we as senators are not well informed for us to be able to make those contributions, because you hear people say, oh, the security services are not performing. But there's things that they have done behind the scenes that if we are well informed about it, we achieve that. Secondly is the issue of funding. As said by the chairman of the Senate Committee on Police, the issue of funding, we need to address it. We have allowed the agenda to be driven that, oh, there's so much money has been put towards security services. But the issue is that we looked at the breakdown of this funding. And from the report we are getting from the chairman in those committees, it appears that a large percentage of this money is towards recurrent and not towards what we require in fighting this issue. And I think that is an area that we ourselves need to look into. So my own point is really is that we at this chamber ourselves, in coming to the issue of recommendations or prayer, we must take positions that we as the Senate ourselves have seen that we have done our own part. And lastly, I just want to correct the information that was raised by the Senator Shafa that way back in 2009, in time of IG Okiro, it was a PDP state that launched the first CCTV program, which was commissioned by Okiro. It was after that Kwara State, with all due respect. And as far back as time of Okiro, and it was after that the ACN came over to follow. Thank you very much.